conversations with our queens from across the world. They are entertaining, educating with tons of passion. Welcome to the show, Queens Forever.
Global Namaste and a very warm hello to all the lovely friends across the world. Where we come at your doorstep, it's time for us to meet yet another beauty queen who's won accolades not just for her country, but for humanity as well. She's the perfect figure of inner and outer beauty. And it gives us great pleasure in welcoming our Miss Asia World 2021 and our Miss International Elite New York 2021. Please join me in welcoming the very vivacious, the versatile, the mesmerizing vocals, a fabulous singer, and the one who's created a mark for herself, her country, as well as her arena as a HR manager. Please, let's welcome Michelle Sadat. A wholehearty welcome to you, Michelle. How are
Thank
you
you,
doing today?
Simran. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for that lovely intro. I'm so happy to be here today, and I look forward to today's interview. Thank you.
You're looking as pretty as ever, Michelle. So I'm truly excited to know about your award-winning answer, which won you the crown. And this is the time that we all look forward to. All the jitters that we have and we feel within ourselves is for the grand finale Q&A round. So which was, I want you to feel the same, absolutely addiction and the same nervousness and the same phobia right now. So let's go
I
ahead.
remember pageants that I had participated. The first time when I participated, the first question that was asked to me was, who do you look up to? Who are you inspired in your life for women empowerment? And in 5 seconds, the first person's name that came to mind was my grandmother. I was so happy that I was able to answer that quickly within 1 minute. My grandmother was a very strong 1930s. Resources were definitely limited, so I definitely look up to her and I'm inspired by her, because if she was able to do it at that time with lack of resources and limited resources, I can definitely accomplish more, and I'm inspired by her. So that was the first question that was asked in the first pageant. And then on the second pageant, which I won the winner for Miss Elite International New York 2021, the question was, what is the impact of social media on society?
That's not an easy one. I'm eagerly waiting to hear that.
I believe it or not, Simran ji, I love the question round. I don't know why. मुझे बहुत excitement होती है. And for some weird reason, I just automatically get into the pageant mode, and I become completely someone else. And I surprise myself in the answers that I give, because when I heard my name, I was shocked. And the reason why they really, really, the judges and all the rating and stuff have to be heavily weighted by that one question. So the question was, what is the impact of social media on society? And I very much gave them, again, a 90-second answer without me even looking at the watch or anything, that, social media can be used as the device that can bring the world together. Most of these pageants and advertisement have been on a social media platform. And I was happy to, be informed about such a platform and taking part of the pageant. So if social media is used the right way, it can make great, huge impact on society. But if it's used the wrong way and is a wrong device, it can also harm society as well. So they were very much pleased with the answer that I had given to them.
If you had to change the answer, do you think there is anything you would like to add on to a question like this? Because this is so subjective. And at the same time, it is the way you answer more than what you answer. So do you think you would like to add something right now? Of course, that answer won you the crown. And the fact that I'm asking you this question is, most of the time, we always feel, oh, I wish I could have added this on to this, because that's for the moment. So I'm particularly asking you this question because you seem to be super confident. Isn't that you are 100% satisfied?
So if I was to add anything to it, it would be that even though times have changed and society have changed, the simple values of love, care, compassion, and society being as a whole. We need each other as humans to live on that compassion, love. And, that is something that people don't see through social media. And, that's what I feel like today is lacking. Can we humans have that ability to love and give endlessly through social media? Absolutely. But then you come across a lot of stepping stones where not everyone is on the same page. You have individuals who will take a more psychological impact by social media, by the thousands of images they see, with the thousands of news they hear. So if I had to add, that would be something that I would add extra to that question.
Michelle, Sadat, I'm on a different level altogether. I can't believe, I just can't imagine there could be anything better than this. So let's go ahead. Seriously, I'm so touched by this answer. Let's get, to know a little bit about your childhood. Did you always want to be a part of the beauty pageant world? And, how did it all come to your mind?
Yeah, definitely. I was born and raised in a family that came we were very talented people in a way. I don't want to make it sound that way, but I have a lot of uncles and my father, most of them were photographers, local photographers. So as a kid, I would say at the age of 3 and 5, I was exposed to the camera very fast. And it just became a relationship where the camera loved me and I loved the camera. I have so many pictures of my childhood. And then growing up at a time where social media was not at a high peak, I have books of so many pictures that I have been taken within my family, and then I've had photographers kind of reach out to me. I've been at events where photographers approached me, and I have seen them click away where I have become the center point of the picture. And I wouldn't even know until they'd be like, look, this shot is so nice. So that was something that I'm grateful for. It just, again, fell into my lap like that. But I'm going to be very honest with you, Simran ji, my heart is for singing and dancing and acting.
Beautiful. So Michelle, here we have something very special for you. There is a surprise for you. But before that, I want our viewers to really get a surprise from Michelle. Let me tell you, Michelle is an incredible singer. And she sings our Bollywood songs and our Hindi film songs extremely well. So Michelle, you want to sing one of your favorite songs for all our viewers?
Absolutely. Thank you so much. So I will not take the name, but if you know the words, you're more than welcome to sing. Okay. मुझको हुई ना खबर चोरी चोरी छुप छुप कर मुझको हुई ना खबर चोरी चोरी छुप छुप कर कब प्यार की पहली नजर आए ले गई दिल ले गई दिल ले गई
आपने हम सबका दिल जीत लिया है मिशेल और दिल तो हम सबका आप चुरा के ले गई है the other way around. Wow, that is absolutely beautiful. So here we have a surprise for you. It's time for us to truly ask you that, we really want to see you as a playback singer in Bollywood as well as an actress. So do you know of someone who's going to show you the path and show you the right way? Truly delighted. Here we have a surprise for you, Miss Michelle. And the only doorway towards Bollywood is Mr. Bharat Goradia ji, who is our #1 promoter of art and culture in the United States. On our show, Queens Forever, brought to us only on Indus Global TV, and our humble thanks to River Comics and the International. Maybe please have Mr. Bharat Goradia ji. How are you doing today?
Very fine, dear. Very fine. It's always a pleasure to share the screen with two of the most beautiful, multi-talented title holders, beautiful babies, So who in this world will not like to share the screen? And so am I. So it's a pleasure to share the screen with both of you. Anyway, सबसे पहले IndusTV के सारे दर्शकों को भरत गोड़िया का प्रणाम, सिमरन को नमस्ते, and Michelle, you are a global personality, international personality. To you, global namaste.
Thank you.
On behalf of our sponsor, River Comics, We International, it is my great pleasure and privilege to welcome you on one of the most outstanding talks of all time, Queens Forever. A very, very hearty welcome to you, Michelle.
Thank you so much, Bharat ji. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. Thank you so much.
Pleasure is mine, dear. And yes, Simran, you are right. Bollywood has always invited, appreciated, and acknowledged the international stars like Katrina Kaif, Nargis Fakhri, Jacqueline Fernandez, Ellie Abram, Evelyn Sarma, Mehak, a lot of stars. So why not you? You are a title holder, beautiful, young, multi-talented personality star. So Bollywood will be very, very lucky to have you in their fold. And it's my pleasure and privilege to introduce over there. And I hope after this interview, you will start giving autographs to everybody.
That would be awesome.
Don't give me the
much.
appointment. I can get that exclusive right.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Once again, a very hearty welcome to you, dear.
Thank you so much, Bharat ji. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it.
Pleasure.
To all our viewers, I know we are truly delighted to know her beauteous journey, but right after this super short commercial break, we'll see you guys soon. Welcome back, and we are here with our Miss Asia World 2021 and Miss International Elite New York 2021. We really want to know about your pageant experience. What was the best thing about the beauty pageant, and what is it that you came out with as in learning the biggest lesson in the pageant?
I would absolutely. It was actually a very good decision for me to join. I wasn't hesitant. I was more than happy to be on such a platform because I had that feeling inside that this is the only place where I can shine and I can share my talent, I can share my knowledge and my insight and actually have the ability to walk the ramp. So there was definitely no hesitation. I was more than thrilled. COVID was probably the biggest reason why I went and took the pageant, because I realized that life is too short. I don't want to live with any regrets of not joining a pageant. And the experience of it was and will be forever memorable, because I met such amazing, beautiful, talented ladies across the globe at one platform. And also, I also realized that I'm capable of doing so much more that I had absolutely no idea about.
Yeah, that's really pretty awesome. I just want to know, Michelle, pageant experience takes you to a different world altogether. And it's a huge responsibility, even after winning the pageant. So were there any challenges you faced before the pageant and after the pageant?
So before the pageant, I would say there was a lot of hesitation as far as preparing for it. There were questions that was given to me. There was preparation of certain looks and the dresses you'd have to wear. And I had my moments where I broke down, where I was not so sure how this would go, because again, it was my first time taking part of it. And I didn't know what the outcome would be. And if I had knew that the outcome of it would be, of course, a great experience and something which I highly recommend all the girls to definitely take part, is because it builds up your confidence. It builds up your vision of not only giving back to your community, but also to expanding yourself on a broader platform. And that's what I kind of got at the end of it.
Meeting all the sister queens at the beauty pageant is one unique experience. Was it difficult or was it very easy to be with your sister queens, especially to adjust with them at every point of time?
So I deal with employees all day at work. At a HR level, I've been with executive CEOs at every level. So to be in one room with a bunch of beauty queens, it was an eye-opener, because not everyone was in the same page. Thodi si hangama tha, and a little bit of drama. And honestly, I was laughing. I was like, oh my God, this is so funny that we're all in one room wanting to win a title. But at the end of the day, we all ended up becoming good friends. And we like to talk about those few events that we were there together. And it was an eye-opener to see complete strangers end up being so close, so dear after the pageant, even though if someone won the title or did not. But it was definitely friends forever kind of situation with those lovely beauty queens.
You are an incredible singer, but what did you perform for your talent round? I just want you to give a glimpse to all of you.
I sang Lata Mangeshkar's song, which was from the movie Anarkali. Ye zindagi usi ki hai jo kisi ka ho gaya. Pyar hi mein kho gaya. That was the song that I sang on the title round, and everyone loved it. I had a lot of people completely shocked, because this is by far one of an iconic classical song in Indian cinema, and I was so happy to sing that song at the beauty pageant.
Now, this is unbelievable. How is it that you know so much about the Bollywood, the Hindi film music?
So my parents, before they came to America, they were in India for 5 years. They lived in New Delhi. Everyone in my household does speak Hindi. And when they came to America, where I was born and raised, we had Indian movies as our source of entertainment. And I guess I was 2-3 years old, hearing playback songs of the 60s and 70s Indian songs, which my ears were tuned to it at a very young age. And then as I was growing up, at that time, Eros Entertainment released in English subtitles in their movies, I think in 95 or 94 or 96. And I remember every time when I would go to the movies, I would read the English subtitles, and then slowly, I realized that the words I was able to pick up, I am able to speak, and I'm able to listen and communicate in Hindi with other fellow Indians. And then that's where I realized that I can sing in Hindi as well.
Wow. And, let me tell you, this is unbelievable. And of a classical song, something unexpected. So it's
Yeah.
very, very touchy and special.
Thank
Michelle,
you.
really manage your life. You are a human resource manager. At the same time, it's work, taking care of your health, of course, giving a lot of time to fitness, your diet, and the pageant, schedules. How is it that you balance it all so well?
So this goes back with me being a manager. I think
Yeah.
it comes with the years of experience, and I have to say, Simranji, for me, it's not a traditional path where people at the age of 16 wants to be a model and they continue that path and they go on. For me, it was completely reversed in a situation where my family have always been supportive of me singing and taking part of any acting or modeling, but it was very strict in the sense that education is a key to success, and education can open up so many doors. And I went ahead and I made that commitment to myself that I would like to finish my education, my school, continue my career path. And I knew that Bollywood would always be there because Bollywood is by far the best Indian cinema in the world, with such great stories, songs, music, and such dedicated actors and directors who do what they do, which makes Indian cinema by far popular in a global platform. So I knew that I will have that upper right hand when I come back to what I really truly love and am passionate about. So time management, going back to your question, as far as juggling everything, I would say it comes naturally. I am very disciplined. I hold my principles very near and dear, and I try to stick to them. And it takes me through whatever I do throughout the day or months to come.
We'd really like to know about the preparation for the pageant, as our viewers who truly aspire to be one like you would like to know. But right after this very short commercial break, we're really thankful to River Comics for making our lives colorful and be international for this brilliant show, Queens Forever, only on Indus Global TV. See you guys soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for We International Founder, President, Chairman, Mr. Bharat Goradia, Bollywood star. Mr. Bharat Goradia with legendary singers from Indian music industry. He believes in spreading smiles over everyone's faces. Sports champion. The Dada Saheb Phalke Award and Bharat Gaurav Pride of India Award winner Mr. Bharat Goradia has been innumerably awarded across the globe for his outstanding work in the field of promoting Indian arts and culture all over the world.
Hey guys, welcome back. Michelle, would you like to give some advice and at the same time let us know about, how much in advance do you really plan to be a part of the pageant? And is it that it's already in the brains for years together and then you are all set, mentally prepared and physically out there to take all the challenges? Please tell us a little bit about this.
Absolutely. I would highly encourage anyone who wants to take part of the pageant that you have to prep physically, mentally, and emotionally, because you are stepping into an arena that you are not mostly familiar with. Preparation has to definitely be there for months to come, from a diet perspective, for public speaking perspective. If there is a talent round, you want to continue practicing your talent to make sure that you ace it on that stage. And once you are prepared for it, which comes into 6 months, 3 months, you need to walk into that door with confident, knowing that you own the stage and knowing that at the end of that, you become a public figure for many, many girls, young girls, and you become a public figure for a lot of companies, industries that will definitely come and approach you. So it is definitely an experience that I would definitely recommend any girl to take part and have as part of their bucket list.
Wow, that's quite a bit. Actually, that's lots to do. So this really, brings us to, towards the end of the rapid fire round. But before that, Michelle, something very, very important. All the other aspects are being really well taken care of by most of the individuals. But what do you think? How important, or how essential is having a sponsor to participate in a beauty pageant, and especially if you're going for an international beauty pageant? Or how important is finance? Or is it all right that to get help from friends, or very important to really plan out to get the right sponsor so that you could really spend good amount of money and be a tough competition to your sister queens?
So a budget is a must. You cannot walk into this without a budget. You need to have a promoter. It is about being at the right place at the right time, and who you're communicating with and who you're networking with. I have been very fortunate that, again, social media is the biggest reason why I am on this platform, is because that is what has connected me. But promoters are very, very important in this process. If you have a budget and you prioritize and you calculate and you have that promoter, then that really, really helps tremendously.
Yeah, that really is very, very interesting. We've covered all the aspects more or less. And here we have with us our Miss Asia World and Miss International Elite New York. So it's time for a rapid fire round. I have a couple of extra questions for you.
Sure.
Since you're so comfortable and you excel in all the endeavors, right from management level to the artist that you are, a born artist, to the acting skills, and of course to being truly the very exclusive and a fabulous orator, and of course our beauty queen. So let's get started with,
Sure.
At first, we really want to know who inspired you into the world of pageantry.
I would have to say, and I know this is going to sound so out of place, I would have to say Donald Trump. I think he was...
Really?
I know, Donald Trump. He doesn't belong in the industry, but I think he was someone who bought again, from a promoter perspective, he promoted a lot of international ladies for years to come. And I think because I spent so much time in front of the TV growing up, the Miss Universe pageant was something that was usually taken by the Trump organization, and they still continue it. I think that was something that inspired me, that I said, I would love to be on that platform. So that was the push. वो थोड़ी सी push वही दे दिया. But I think the none other than the heartthrob of Sushmita Sen winning the title for Miss Universe, which was definitely at a very young age, very, very confident, very bold, and very down to earth, and very caring for humanity and for the future of the world. So I think she was a public figure and a celebrity in Indian cinema who spoke the volumes. And I looked up to her very much.
Miss Sushmita Sen. Your favorite holiday destination in the world?
It would be Paris. I've been there a couple of times, and I feel like that's home away from home. So it's Paris.
Your foods, something which is your favorite food that you give up on at the time of the pageant, and for how long?
I would say pizza. I went straight for 200 days without having any pizza. I tell that to people. They look at me like, oh my God, you didn't have pizza for 200 days. Yeah, I didn't. And then after the pageant, a few days afterwards, I went.
After the pageant?
I had, I think after a few days afterwards, I went and I had pizza, and then I treated myself to half a donut. So I am a huge pizza and donut person. So I have to be very careful. There's no cheating on that. So right now I've restarted the cycle because believe it or not, today is my birthday. So usually I put up myself with I put myself up with
It is
this
your birthday?
competition. Yes, it's my birthday today.
Oh my God. Beautiful and brilliant birthday wishes to you. It's the
Thank
23rd of
you.
June. And I really want to wish you a very, very happy birthday. And I'm so glad you're giving us this beautiful interview on your very special day. It's your birthday. Yay!
Thank you. Thank you so
From
much,
all
Simran ji.
from across the globe, our queen celebrates her beautiful birthday. We truly wish all your brilliant wishes truly come out to be true. And of course, we here on Indus Global TV would like to celebrate your birthday too very soon with our special
you.
guest here. So wow, I had no idea about this. Okay.
So no, because this
So,
was
so
going
Michelle,
back to the question of pizza. So usually before and after of my birthday, I literally would say, जो खाना जो मुझे पसंद है और मुझे उसे बहुत प्यार करती हूँ, तो मैं उसे ऐसे उसे I sacrifice it for a few days. So 100 days was for pizza. So my mark is that, you know, within the next few days, I get to treat myself to a slice of pizza. So of course, for the pageant, that was something that I had to definitely give up.
Michelle, you're making all of us realize that you had this huge sacrifice of 100 days. No, that sounds really interesting. Wow, really. We really enjoy this. Your favorite color for the swimwear round and the evening wear round?
I would say green and white.
Would you like to accentuate your eyes or lips if you had just 2 minutes to dress up and to do your makeup?
Yes, I would. Why not?
Would you like to accentuate your eyes or your lips? What is more important for you?
I would say eyes, because that is the gate to someone's heart, and I would definitely would do that.
One song that you always sing to yourself to empower your own self.
It's from the movie Khamoshi, and I think it's आज मैं ऊपर आसमान नीचे ज़माना है पीछे tell me oh खुदा अब मैं क्या करूं. That's one of my mantra songs.
And you have a beautiful laughter, by the way.
Thank you so much.
And you know, you do it all from your heart, and I think this is something very important, that doing everything from your heart. Here comes my important and very, very amazing question. If you had to go on a romantic date with any Bollywood or Hollywood actor, who would you be? Where would you take him? And which song would you like to sing for him?
It would be Govinda. I would love to go on a date with Govinda, because I know I'm going to be laughing. There'll be a lot of musty. And I would, believe it or not, I would like to go with him to Los Angeles, LA. And it would be nice to, sit down with him and talk to him. And he is just he's a very good dancer. And I also like to dance. So I know we can have that conversation, and I would probably have a good time. So it would definitely be Govinda.
So which song would it be? I mean, all the very romantic, we call it the Dean Shack song. So which song would it be that you would like to sing?
I would love to, it would be, कहीं डिस्को में जाए, कभी होटल में जाए, कहीं देखने ना.
Of all the different genres, that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, you take us on a high altogether. So I think Bharat is going to really put you on very soon, into the arena of Bollywood. Really, this is amazing. So I can really imagine, and Bharat will make it possible for Michelle Sadat and Govinda to be together.
I grew up with all of this, and believe it or not, for me, it was an interesting turn, because I don't feel like I'm new to showbiz. I'm not new to acting. I may be new to the faces and views of the audience, but for me, I would say I'm very versatile, and I come from a place with a lot of passion, confident, and I'm not scared doing it, So I'm very fortunate that I've been able to all these years hold on to that, passion and hobby and singing and dancing and Indian cinema. So I do know the history of it for sure.
What's the secret of your beautiful skin, Michelle?
I would say I drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water. I stay away from anything that has fat in it or ghee or in that thing. So water is definitely my first thing. And I am not under the sun, so I try to stay hydrated and moisturizing my skin all day.
What is that X factor, according to you, that a girl who really aspires to be the winner and wear the crown should possess?
Confident. It should come from within.
Interesting. How important is smile as far as a beauty pageant is concerned? And how would you rate, what percent or 1 out of 10, how would you rate the smile?
You said a smile, correct?
Yeah.
I would say rated out of 10, 10 on 10. Smiling speaks so many volumes because it's a non-verbal communication and you welcome so many people, and it also makes the other person happy as well. So if I smile, I know that will bounce back and it'll make you smile.
That's because you already have a 10 on 10 smile. and that's out of the world experience. We are here with Michelle Sadat, and I want you all to definitely be in touch with her and follow her on the social media, simply because she always believes in spreading love and faith across the world. And that is how we began this beautiful Queens Forever, our lovely program with. And you spoke about love and peace, which is that factor, or which is that humanitarian ground that you like to work on now that you are the queen. What is your cause? You always say it's beauty with a cause. And which is the cause that you're looking forward to?
My causes, to be honest with you, has a lot to do with countries that do not have water and do not have proper roads, because they say the road to you need to have a road to get to success. So I truly believe that there's so many parts of, let it be India or other parts of a third world country or any other country that don't have proper roads that are constructed to deliver goods. So this is something very out of the box, I would say, because nobody really thinks of this. But I would love to start in projects that will help with construction and building roads and accessibilities to highways that will basically take you to other roads, to other facilities and other export and import docks that will basically allow resources into certain countries that don't have that ability.
Sending you lots of hearts, Michelle. and I have something very special for you once again. And this question is very close to everyone's heart. And to ask you this question, I'm going to once again welcome Mr. Bharat Goradia ji, who's going to be completely on a different high altogether, listening to your brilliant songs and, of course, the way you answered all the questions. May we please have him here once again on Indus Global TV.
Hi, Michelle. You are doing a wonderful
Hi,
job.
Bharat ji. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, I have a very interesting question to ask you. Do you believe that once a queen, queens forever?
Yes.
Do you
Absolutely.
believe that?
Yes, I do.
Very nice, very nice. Anyway, so on behalf of our sponsor, River Comics, We International, thank you so very much for sparing your valuable time, sharing your experiences, and giving the best of the tips to all the young girls how to win the crown. And especially your voice is too good. I mean, all the Bollywood singers now must be scared of your voice now. If at all you come and join Bollywood, they may be jobless then. But my special thanks to that being a birthday of yours today. May God give you all the happiness of the world.
Thank
and
you.
Let all your desires and ambitions be fulfilled in the coming days. Enjoy your special day. And we are so very privileged to have you on a birthday. That shows your dedication and devotion also, that in spite of being your birthday, still you managed to come and share the screen with all of us. So thank you so very much once again. And see you very soon in Bollywood. And especially after hearing you, Govinda has just texted me that he is coming to USA very soon.
Wow.
Yeah, he is
That's
coming
awesome.
to USA very soon. That's for sure. He has already also given the video bite that he is coming to. I say, Michelle will not believe. He said, no, I'm giving a video bite. So he's sending a video bite also.
That's amazing.
Coming. So thank you so very much once again, and enjoy your special day, dear.
Thank you so much, Bharat ji. Thank you, Simran ji. I had such a wonderful time, and thank you so much for having me on the show today.
This is really special since we've spoken about Govinda Bharatji. It's his daughter, Tina Ahuja, and myself who are presenting awards just day after tomorrow. So I'm off to Chandigarh. So this is really special, beautiful connect. So it gives me great pleasure in thanking Mr. Bharat Goradia ji, who really made it possible for all of us to know our beauty queen, Miss International Elite New York and Miss Asia World 2021. And the entire world is celebrating her birthday today, along with us only on Indus Global TV, where you're watching us in the show Queens Forever, to know the beauteous journey, to be inspired and motivated by them. And at the same time, we truly salute all our beauty queens for being super achievers. So happy to meet all of you. Please do stay connected with us. Feel free to share this with all your loved ones. You have no idea who truly needs to watch this beautiful episode of Queens Forever with yet another beauty queen, Michelle Sadat.
I would like to thank River Comics, Index TV, Simran ji, and Bharat Goradia for today's event. And thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all of your effort and support for having me today on the show.
Thank you, River Comics and Be International. Look forward to meeting you all with yet another queen from yet another part of the world where the entire world comes at your doorstep. Thank you, stay care, and God bless.